Welcome to Real Estate Radio ViaVija, where we talk about what's buzzing in the Puget Sound real estate market and across the nation. We're here weekly every Monday morning at 9 till 9:30 Pacific Time. And I'm your host, Vija Williams. I'm a real estate agent here in the Seattle area.
Good morning. I'm Ben Williams, co-host and local Seattle realtor as well.
Hey, we have a great show for you today. We'll, of course, hear from our own Cody Touche in the Lender Minute, plus our Hollywood real estate scoop. And for the rest of today's show, though, we're going to take a closer look at the real estate industry and where it's headed in 2015. We have a panel of some of the nation's brightest real estate professionals, and I really mean that, who have all returned home recently in the last few weeks from the Keller Williams annual convention. We call it Family Reunion. And we're going to dissect the business of real estate and how practices are going to improve and how brokers and agents are going to be able to serve their clients even better today.
We definitely look forward to that. But before we get started, I've asked our production guru, Benny, to play a little tune to start our day. Benny, hit it. And we're playing that tune because it's someone's special birthday today. That's right, our host, Vija.
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday, Happy. I won't sing, but it is your birthday. And I know we don't like to divulge age and that kind of thing with ladies, but I'll say at 29, you look fabulous.
That's enough said.
Just fabulous.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Any big plans for the birthday this evening? Are you kind of more of the like to go out and enjoy the evening, dinner, music, movies, or just hang out at home? Or what do you feel like tonight?
Whatever you have in store for me, I'm sure I will enjoy. So it's a great day today, and I appreciate it. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Well, we want to take a moment to thank one of our sponsors, the Washington Association of Mortgage Professionals, or WAMP, as we like to call them. W-A-M-P. I say WAMP. Some people say WAMP. WAMP's annual legislative day in Olympia is in 2 days, Wednesday, February 25th. They're chartering a bus and taking dozens of mortgage, real estate, and industry-related professionals from all over Washington state to have one-on-one meetings with over 50 lawmakers.
They'll take this opportunity to review rules and regulations that help consumers and review rules and regulations that do more harm than good. So if you work in the mortgage, real estate, or related industries, you are strongly encouraged to join WAMP on this important occasion. For more information, visit their website, mywamp.org.
And WAMP is W-A-M-P. We're going to take a little break, then tell you about one of the biggest real estate conferences in the country in a moment.
Remember, you can always throw a question onto our Facebook page at facebook.com/RadioViaVija or on Twitter at ViaVija. We're back in a minute. This is Real Estate Radio ViaVija.
Do you have plans to sell your home? Have you been thinking you might sell this year? Well, the best time to call a real estate agent is the moment you start thinking about it. And the best real estate agent to call is Vija Williams of the Vija team at Keller Williams Realty. Vija specializes in consulting homeowners on pre-listing prep, staging, marketing, and maximizing the market. Vija gets the highest price possible for her listings using an extensive inventory of staging accessories and furniture, professional photography, videography, and excellent negotiation. Call Vija today to find out how to take advantage of this seller's market. This just might be the perfect time to sell your home. Call Vija to find out more. Vija Williams of Keller Williams Real Estate, 425-998-VIJA. That's 425-998-VIA, 425-998-8452. Or visit us on the web at VijaWilliams.com. That's VIJA Williams.com.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
When I grow up, I want to be a glass countertop in a new home.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's best birthday present.
When I grow up, I want to be a football stadium.
When I grow up, I want to be a warm fleece on a cold day.
When I grow up, I want to be a fancy backsplash.
I want to be a bike that races around the country.
When I grow up, I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
I want to be a rocking chair on a sunny porch.
I want to be a skyscraper.
I want to be.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. A public service advertisement brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
1150kknw.com. It's why they invented the Internet. We think. Alternative Talk, 1150 AM.
Welcome back to Real Estate Radio ViaVija, your weekly radio show with the buzz on what's happening in the real estate industry for the week in both the Puget Sound and the nation. I'm your host, Vija Williams, and I'm a real estate agent in Seattle.
And I'm Ben Williams, also a Seattle real estate agent. Remember, you can join us every Monday from 9 to 9:30 here and online at blogtalkradio.com/ViaVija. That's ViaVija. So, Vija, we spoke about your birthday earlier, and it got me to think, February is such a great month to have a birthday. It's the month of love, Valentine's Day. Heck, football season's over, so us guys can actually spend more time with you ladies and actually listen to what you have to say.
I enjoyed spending football season with you, but okay.
It was fun. Well, I came across a recent report for the best cities to live in if you are a single gal looking for a guy. And you know what? Seattle is number 2 on that list. The report is from an outfit called NerdWallet. Okay, enough said. That should be pretty obvious why Seattle is near the top of that list. I'm just saying.
Who's number 1? Well, if NerdWallet calls us too.
I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, the group analyzed the 50 largest cities in the United States to find the best places for single women. It factored the availability of single men, the cost of dating, and the social scene. The top 5 places are, number 5, Austin, Texas.
Wow.
Number 4, San Diego. Number 3, Minneapolis. Seattle, we mentioned, number 2. And number 1, any guesses?
I cannot imagine who beats us in nerds, so no, I have no guesses.
San Francisco.
San Francisco's hipster town.
The Golden Gate, the city by the bay. We have shared the link to this report along with some really cool one-bedroom home/condos from each of these cities up on our website on the Facebook page, so you can go there and check them out. So pretty much what we're saying is if you're listening perhaps on the web and you don't live in one of these cities and you want to move to Seattle, give us a call. We'll find you a place.
I was wondering for what the punchline was there.
By the way, they also did a report for the best places to live if you're a single guy. And apparently Baltimore is the place to be, where for every 100 single guys, there's 124 single women. So all the ladies are in Baltimore, guys. So once again, if you want to move to Baltimore, you're living in Seattle, give us a call. We'll sell your place.
I love that he goes for the close every time. Well, thanks, Ben. Earlier this month, 15,000 real estate professionals converged in Orlando, Florida for one of the largest real estate conventions in the nation. We are very fortunate to have 3 of those people here on the phone with us from all over the country to discuss what they learned at this convention and really how it will carry over into the real estate industry this year.
We welcome to the show Adelina Rotar of Keller Williams Realty in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Adelina runs an office of 200 highly successful agents. Welcome to the show, Adelina.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
We are great to have you with us. And also joining us by phone is Lance Loken from Houston, Texas. Lance is one of the top producing agents in the nation and sells over $100 million each year in real estate. Lance, good morning, and thank you for joining us today as well.
Thank you for the opportunity, and happy birthday, Vija.
Thank you. I also want to personally introduce Abe Shreve. Abe is one of the most highly sought-after business coaches with MAPS Coaching, and MAPS Coaching was just awarded the #1 company in the nation for training and coaching from Training Magazine. Full disclosure, Abe is also my business coach. So good morning, Abe. Happy to have you.
Thanks, Vija. Happy to be here.
Well, thanks again to all of you guys for joining us. Abe, I'll start with you. I'd like to know from a coaching perspective, what do you think our industry, especially real estate agents, need to focus on most this year?
So I would say that there's 2 things that I would really challenge people to stay focused on. Number 1, create a plan. We have to stop running our business on adrenaline. Create a plan. And then number 2, execute. Execute. So Gary Keller says that ideas are rewarded and execution is worship. And those that really do the best, they're the ones that execute their plan.
Excellent.
Great. Adelina, how about yourself? As someone who leads a highly successful office, what do you think agents need to focus on most this year?
Well, the smart agents will focus on their databases. Just to give you a little bit of perspective, our agents in the Oklahoma City office closed 2,500 units last year.
Wow.
I have 213 agents, and, it's safe to say that each of them know what 250 people each, maybe some more, some less. And Gary Keller teaches us that we should be getting a 10% return on our databases. And the top agents in our company do. So if I took 213 people times 250 people, it means that my agents would have had 53,000 people in their databases. 10% return would have meant that we closed 5,300 units instead of 2,500 units. So all of those numbers are just evidence that we're only working at half our potential right now. So the focus is on our databases. And, if we can help our agents focus on producing the best results, we've done our job as a brokerage. And the overwhelming evidence is that our focus should be on our database.
Yeah, that's great. Lance, what about you?
I 100% agree. Database is far above everything else. The second part is sense of urgency. We have found that if you don't respond to an initial contact within 4 minutes, the vast majority of the population moves on to another agent. And then finally, we need to be focused on your expertise, being the best that you can be with your professional.
Fabulous. Okay, panel, after being at a Keller Williams convention, do you think the brokerage still matters to the real estate agent and consumer in 2015? And most importantly, why? We'll start with you, Adelina. What do you have to say about that?
I say, for the most part, brokerage does not matter to the client. The brokerage matters to the agent. The brokerage is there to support, empower, and train and consult the agent to be the best they can be so that they can provide the best possible care to their clientele. I often think of it as a hospital. Does the hospital take care of you? No. The doctors and the nurses take care of you.
Oh, good.
So no one really cares about that hospital. The hospital is there to provide the doctors and the nurses the best tools and systems to service the sick. And so that's really who we are. We are the hospital, and our client is that doctor and that nurse. Our client is the agent. And so I don't think that the consumer cares about the brokerage.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the hospital analogy. Lance, what about you? Does the brokerage matter to you as an agent, and does it matter to your client?
We focus on the Loken Group and focus on our name brand. What we've done is we've used KW as a support because we have major brokerages in the area. And so we say we're affiliated with Keller Williams, and obviously the client appreciates that a lot more. And from an international perspective, we use that as a support as well. So I feel like a relationship base is, the benefit to everybody.
That's great. Abe, how about yourself? What is your take on that?
Well, I agree with what's been said. I would say that Keller Williams is an agent-centric brokerage. So Gary Keller's sole focus is to help agents like Lance to have all the support they need, and like you guys, to have everything that you need from a support standpoint, because the way that it matters to your client is when you have the most support possible and you have the best guidance, that's going to show up in the service you offer your client. So I don't think they care what company name is on the sign in the yard other than yours. I do think indirectly they benefit from you being a better professional, providing a greater service because of the support you get with your company.
Okay, it's my birthday, so can I just jump in and be a panelist for one
Sure,
moment?
Yeah, jump in, add to this.
This is such an important topic to me. I switched brokerages and came to Keller Williams about 4.5 years ago, and it not only changed my life, it made me a better agent. And it made me much, much stronger to my clients. And so absolutely brokerage matters. I don't think it matters to the consumer anymore on a direct basis. I think it very much matters to the consumer now on an indirect basis. It is long because the brokerage has to be feeding the agent. It has to be giving us relevant education and support and technology and all of the things that go into making us be the best that we can get, business practices. And so it very much affects them in that way. And yet I find now they don't even know who the brokerage is until they pull up and see the sign in the yard anymore.
Right.
And so I feel very, very strongly about this topic. After being at Keller Williams Family Reunion, all I know is that agents, if you are not in an environment that fosters networking and sharing, and as Gary Keller calls it, co-opetition. So we're competing, but we're also cooperating together. Then you need to rethink your brokerage. I think it's really important.
That's great. Okay, we got one more question for our panel. Let's see what we have, our thoughts about this. So after being in general sessions and breakout sessions for 5 days during the conference, what are you most excited about as an industry this year? What are you most worried about as well? We'll start with Abe. Abe, any thing that has you excited or concerned?
Yeah, I think more than ever, I'm excited about the opportunity to build big business. I think that with everything that's happening online, with all the direction that we're getting, the opportunity to build a big business is really exciting. It isn't complicated. It's skill-based and requires consistency. And so I think that it's an equal opportunity. However, not everyone's going to do what's required. I would say if there's one thing to be concerned about, it would be not shifting quick enough. So the market today, it's not one big shift from buyer's market to seller's market. It's a little more pocketed, and it's happening more rapidly. And so I would just challenge people to be very conscious of what's happening in their market and shift quickly. Shift in advance. Don't wait.
Oh, I like that. Mm-hmm. What about you, Adelina?
Oh, man, I'm totally going to piggyback on what Abe just said. You know, what I most worry about and what keeps me up at night is agents not plugging into the tools and systems and training and coaching we have available, with inventory levels being low in most of our markets. This is prime time for our agents to refine their skills and their businesses to gain their unfair share as the market shifts. And when I think about what I'm most excited about, it's really seeing our agents going from entrepreneurial to purposeful in building their businesses. I'm hearing a huge consensus with our agents going back to the basics of leads, listings, and leverage, and this is creating a foundation which poises our agents for scaling a really big business by expanding their brands into other markets. Mm-hmm. So this is new territory, and Gary Keller and KWRI has the expansion systems figured out to take our agents to the next level. So we're no longer talking teams. We're building businesses, and those businesses require teams, and that's super exciting.
That is exciting. Lance, what about you?
I'll piggyback on both what Abe and Adelina said. I 100% support both of what they're saying. In addition, most excited about providing clients with solutions on a daily basis, especially in this shift of market. They need us now more than they ever did. And I feel like our biggest challenge is, as we grow our team, to maintain the consistency on a daily basis, to provide the clients with the best absolute service that they can earn.
I love that. This is a great discussion, and
go on forever.
We really could go on forever. This is great. Thank you all for being here and for discussing all of this.
Thanks again. We're going to take a short break right now. How is the financial world doing this Monday, you ask? Come back and find out as we get up-to-the-minute mortgage news with Cody Touche of Caliber Home Loans as he gives you his Mortgage Minute. You will not want to miss that. This is Real Estate Radio ViaVija.
Do you have plans to buy a home? Are you thinking about possibly buying a home this year? The best time to call a real estate agent is the moment you start thinking about it. And Vija and her team are the best real estate agents to call. Interest rates are going to rise this year, so talk to us now about what that means for your purchasing power. We begin with a buyer consultation to understand your needs and wants. Then we search homes for you, research, preview, and most importantly, we negotiate and help you win in multiple offers. Start your home search today at ViaCentral.com or call us at the Vija team to find out more. And remember to call us now before interest rates go up. The Vija team, Vija at Keller Williams, 425-998-8452. That's 425-998-VIJA. 425-998-VIA. 425-998-8452. And start your home search at ViaCentral.com. That's VIJA Central.com. ViaCentral.com.
Alternative Talk 1150. We're on your radio at 1150 a.m. We're on your HD radio at 98.9 Channel 3.
So many ways to listen.
We're on the web at 1150kknw.com. Streaming live audio and video as well as MP3 archives of many of our shows.
So many ways to listen.
And now, we're on your smartphone or tablet. Download our free app in the Apple App Store or Google Play and take Alternative Talk 1150 anywhere you go.
So many ways to listen.
Hi, I'm Russell Wilson.
And I'm Rich Sherman. We don't always have control over when we get sick or when an accident strikes.
Today, too many Washingtonians are living without health insurance, which is a risk not worth taking. especially with the options available on the Washington Health Benefit Exchange.
Take it from me. When your health or the game is on the line, nothing is more important than quality coverage.
So make the right call for yourself and your family. Visit wahealthplanfinder.org and get covered today.
No shirt, no shoes, no problem. Come as you are. Alternative Talk, 1150 AM.
Welcome back to Real Estate ViaVija, your weekly radio show with the buzz on what's happening in the real estate industry in the Puget Sound and in the nation. I'm your host, Vija Williams, and I am a real estate agent in Seattle.
And I'm Ben Williams, also a Seattle area realtor. You can join us every Monday from 9 to 9:30 here and online at blogtalkradio.com/ViaVija.
Well, Ben, it's time to bring in Cody Touche from Caliber Home Loans. Cody is a sponsor of Real Estate Radio ViaVija, and he is going to give us up-to-date mortgage news. In fact, he does this every week in 1 minute. That's right. It's Cody's Mortgage Minute time. And we force him to tell us absolutely everything important and relevant in the entire mortgage industry in 60 seconds or less.
Okay, we've got the timer on. Cody, on your mark, get set, and go.
Hi, everybody. Today I wanted to talk to you about biweekly mortgages. After you close on a home, you are going to get tons of offers for this service. Is it a good idea? Well, let's first take a look and see how it works. First thing, there are 52 weeks in a year. That makes 26 two-week payments, which would equal 13 months worth of payments if you were to do that. What they do is they collect each of your half mortgage payment every 2 weeks, and by the end of the year, they have one extra payment for your mortgage. What they do then is they charge you for this service, usually $200 to $400 to set it up, and then $4 to $8 every week that they take a payment. The trouble is that there's a lot of extra cost to go along with this, and you can accomplish the same thing on your own by sending one extra payment in December. Or to even better your odds of paying off your mortgage fast, you can pay 1/12 of your mortgage payment extra every month. If you have a $1,200 mortgage payment, that'd be an extra $100. If you have a $2,400 mortgage payment, that'd be an extra $200. What that does for you is it uses the power of compound interest, and it actually pays off your mortgage 5 months faster than if you did the fee-based biweekly monthly mortgage payment. So, in summary, I believe that it's not a great idea to subscribe to those offers. I think you can accomplish the same thing on your own. I'm Cody Touche, owner of the Touche team at Caliber Home Loans. You can reach us at 425-492-1698, and that's your Mortgage Minute.
Thanks, Cody. That was great. We will see you back again next week. Well, that's it for us today, folks. We want to say a special thanks to all of our guests.
Yes, thanks again to Adelina Rotar, Lance Loken, and Abe Shreve for joining us by phone. Also, I want to let you know that we'll be here on the AM dial at 1150 AM and online at blogtalkradio.com/ViaVija every Monday from 9 to 9:30 AM Pacific Time. You can also like us on Facebook at Radio ViaVija, that's VIAVIJA, and Twitter at ViaVija. You can interact with questions and comments there.
We'll see you next week. This has been Real Estate Radio ViaVija.
Attention homeowners. There are not enough homes for sale for the buyer demand we are experiencing in the Puget Sound. If you are interested in selling your home or even just thinking about it, please call Vija Williams at Keller Williams Real Estate today. When there's not enough homes for sale, this creates a seller's market. There are thousands of potential home buyers relocating here and living here locally who want to take advantage of these historically low interest rates before they rise. Please call us today to schedule a complimentary pricing analysis of your home. Vija will tell you what your home is worth and will consult you on home prep to get your home market ready. Call Vija to find out more. Vija Williams of Keller Williams Real Estate, 425-998-8452, 425-998-VIJA. That's 425-998-VIJA, 425-998-8452. Get an automatic home evaluation at SeattleHomeValue.com. That's SeattleHomeValue.com. www.SeattleHomeValue.com.